Hey guys! Here are some fascinating facts about the FIFA World Cup. Let me know in the comments which team you're supporting this year. Because I'm genuinely curious. I'm supporting Brazil. Anyway, all information in this video is collected from facts.net and timeoutdoha.com. So, let's start. Number 1. The World Cup is the world's most popular event. The World Cup is the most watched event on television, even overshadowing the Olympics. Approximately 1 out of every 9 people on Earth watched the 2006 World Cup final match. The tournament currently sees 32 teams vying for the top spot. In 2010, 204 teams entered to qualify for the world's most popular sporting event. Number 2. FIFA runs the World Cup. FIFA stands for the Fédération Internationale de Football Association. FIFA was founded in 1904 and governs international play of soccer. FIFA has 209 member countries and organizes the World Cup and the Women's World Cup. Number 3. Brazil has played in every World Cup final. Brazil has the distinction of being the only country to play in every World Cup tournament since the competition's inception. Brazil has hosted the World Cup twice and has made remarkable contributions to soccer history. Brazil has finished in the top 4 11 times. Number 4. The World Cup takes place every 4 years. The World Cup, the hotly anticipated soccer tournament, is played every 4 years. The first tournament took place in 1930. It was hosted by Uruguay and won by Uruguay. 13 teams participated in what would become a world-famous event. Number 5. There was no World Cup in 1942 or 1946. World War II takes the blame for cancelling what would have been the 4th and 5th World Cup finals. Following the war, Britain rejoined FIFA, after having left the organization in 1920. Uruguay also returned to the tournament. Number 6. The original World Cup trophy was named for the FIFA head. Named Victory, and known colloquially as simply the World Cup, the World Cup trophy was renamed Jules Rimet in 1946 to honor the FIFA president who set up the first tournament. In 1970, with their 3rd World Cup win, Brazil won the honor of keeping the Jules Rimet trophy permanently. The new trophy, called the FIFA World Cup trophy, was unveiled for the 1974 World Cup. The winning team receives a gold-plated replica of the solid gold trophy and each player on the team receives a medal. Number 7. The Jules Rimet trophy has been missing since 1983. Unfortunately, the famed Jules Rimet trophy has been missing since it was stolen from Brazil in 1983. After their 3rd World Cup win in 1970, Brazil were allowed to keep the Jules Rimet trophy permanently. 13 years later, the gold-plated sterling silver trophy was stolen. It is believed to have been melted down as it has never been recovered. Number 8. Preparation for the World Cup begins years beforehand. Though the World Cup finals occur every 4 years, qualifying matches often occur up to 2 or 3 years before. With sometimes over 200 countries vying for 32 spots in the finals, it's necessary to play numerous qualifying matches to pare down the teams. Qualifying matches are played by continent and FIFA decides how many spots each continent can play for. The host team gets an automatic spot in the tournament, leaving 31 teams to qualify. Until 2006, the defending champion was guaranteed a tournament spot. Defending champions must now qualify for a place, however, along with everyone else. Number 9. The Women's World Cup started in 1991. FIFA oversaw the first Women's World Cup in 1991. China hosted the first Women's World Cup, which saw the United States take home the trophy. The United States and Germany have each won 2 Women's World Cup titles. Number 10. 2002 World Cup was the first held in Asia. In 2002, the World Cup was finally held in Asia. The year also saw the first time the World Cup had 2 hosts, South Korea and Japan. 8 years later, South Africa became the first African nation to host the World Cup, famously bringing the noisy vuvuzela to the world's attention. Number 11. Brazil has won the World Cup 5 times. Brazil's first win came in 1958 and was quickly followed by another in 1962. Pelé helped bring home another trophy in 1970, and Brazil racked up 2 more wins in 1994 and 2002. Brazil is one of only 2 countries to have won consecutive titles. Number 12. Germany has scored the most World Cup goals. Germany has shown itself to be an amazing competitor at the World Cup. With 4 cup wins under their belt, the Germans have played in the most final and semi-final matches. Not surprisingly, Germany has also played the most World Cup matches in total, with 106 games completed. With all this time on the field, it makes sense that Germany has scored the most World Cup goals to date, getting on the scoresheet an astonishing 224 times. The tournament's highest scorer, Miroslav Klose, hails from Germany. Number 13. 6 awards are given to World Cup players. 6 awards are handed out to the best soccer players in the World Cup finals. The Best Player Award is called the Golden Ball. Its recipient is determined by a vote of media members. A silver and a bronze ball are awarded to the 2nd and 3rd place players, respectively. The Golden Boot is awarded to the top goal scorer of the tournament. The silver and bronze boot go to the 2nd and 3rd scorers, respectively. The FIFA Technical Study Group determines the best goalie of the World Cup and awards them the Golden Glove Award. They also give the Best Young Player Award to the best footballer aged 21 or younger. Those red cards count against you if you're aiming to win the FIFA Fair Play Trophy. Awarded by the FIFA Fair Play Committee, the trophy goes to the team with the best record of fair play based on the point system. Also, the general public has the opportunity to choose the most entertaining team award recipient. Number 14. India bailed on the World Cup because they couldn't play barefoot. India qualified to play in the 1950 World Cup finals, but opted out of the tournament. This is because they weren't allowed to play barefoot, which was only way the team had practiced at that point. Number 15. An English dog once found the famed Jules Rimet Trophy. Pickles, an English dog belonging to David Corbett, came across a suspicious package during a walk with his owner in 1966. The unlikely hero had stumbled upon the Jules Rimet Trophy, which had been stolen 6 days prior in London. That same year, England won its first, and only, World Cup. Number 16. Only 8 countries have won the World Cup. To date, only 8 countries have ever won the World Cup, though there have been 20 tournaments. These victorious countries are all from Europe or South America: Brazil, Germany, Italy, Argentina, Uruguay, France, England, and Spain. Number 17. Pelé has the most World Cup championship wins. Famed soccer player Pelé, voted the 20th century's best soccer player, has the most World Cup championship medals hanging around his neck. The Brazilian player was part of the national teams that won the 1958, 1962, and 1970 World Cup tournaments. Number 18. Just Fontaine holds record for most goals in a single tournament. Though he may be the player with the 4th most World Cup goals in history, France's Just Fontaine has a greater claim to fame. The 13 goals placed him at number 4 were all scored in one World Cup. Just Fontaine maintains the record for the most goals scored in a single World Cup tournament and has held on to that title since 1958, when he led France to a 3rd-place finish in the World Cup. Number 19. Every World Cup prior to 2022 has been held in May, June, or July, but this year's tournament is held in November and December to avoid Qatar's intense summer heat. The tournament is also only the 2nd World Cup held entirely in Asia, following on from the 2002 World Cup in South Korea and Japan. Number 20. When the World Cup was first held in Uruguay in 1930, just 13 teams took part. This increased to 16 teams in 1934, expanding to 24 teams in 1982, before reaching its current format in 1998. The next World Cup, held across Canada, Mexico, and the United States, will have 48 teams. Number 21. The 2022 World Cup is the most compact World Cup ever. All of the stadiums are within a 55-kilometer radius of central Doha, meaning teams and fans will not have to fly between matches as in other tournaments. Number 22. Through a 4-step process: awareness, measurement, reduction, and offsetting, Qatar hopes to deliver a carbon-neutral tournament. This involves renewable energy solutions, energy and water-efficient stadiums, using recycled materials, and offsetting all greenhouse gas emissions. Number 23. You can reach the stadiums from the fan zones with on dedicated shuttle buses. Built from 974 shipping containers, Stadium 974 will be dismantled after the tournament and turned into a new waterfront development. Number 24. This World Cup is the most expensive World Cup ever. The total spent by the host city is estimated to lie at around $220 billion. Up to $10 billion of that was spent on stadiums, with the rest on infrastructure such as the construction of the Doha Metro and the expansion of Hamad International Airport. Number 25. With a population of 2.985 million as of September 2022, and a land area of 11,571 square meters, Qatar is the smallest host country on record. Number 26. Qatar 2022 is the first time female referees will officiate men's World Cup matches. Of 36 referees, 3, Yamashita Yoshimi, Salima Mukansenga, and Stephanie Frappert, are female. Number 27. For the first time ever, the FIFA World Cup Trophy Tour by Coca-Cola saw the Golden Trophy visit every team that has qualified for the tournament. In total, the trophy has visited 51 countries and territories. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe my channel. Also press the notification bell to be the first one to watch fun and cool videos like this. Thanks for watching, and bye.